Hello everyone, this is Kapil and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to present to you yet another interesting and exciting topic for all the budding actors. So today's topic is also an exciting topic. Today we are going to talk about something which we try to use very frequent on stage or on screen. And with that usage, it creates a magic on the screen and on the stage. So today's topic is very easy, it's very relevant, it is very important for all the actors to use this skill while they are performing any character. So today's topic is dialogue delivery. Today's topic is dialogue delivery. So what is dialogue delivery? Delivery of the dialogue. Dialogue is generally something which we communicate with each other and saying something, you will listen and then you will reply, then I'll say something. So this is known as a two-way communication. So dialogue is the logic of talking between two people. When we say dialogue, it is the logic between two people, dialogic. So that's how the word has come as a dialogue, wherein we are trying to speak with somebody with the conversation. Dialogue is one of the important elements of performance. With dialogue delivery, we try to understand the depth of the information, what is there in the mind, in the body language. It is like giving more information about the character with the dialogues, and dialogues makes it very easy for us to understand how the way the character thinks, how the way the character talks, how the way the character is portraying that particular personality, the particular nature of self. So with that nature of self, we get to know only through the dialogues what the character speaks. So this is known as dialogue, which is generally spoken by the character. An actor plays the role of that particular character or portrays the character. While portraying the character, the actor speaks the dialogue of the character. When the dialogue is spoken and that dialogue spoken by the actor, that dialogue spoken by the actor, which reaches the audience, that is how the delivery comes into the existence. And when the delivery is very fruitful, is very understandable, is very effective, that is when the delivery reaches the heart of the audience, and that is what is known as a dialogue delivery. When whatever you're trying to deliver through your mouth, it is directly going into the heart of the audience. It is already touching the heart of the audience with your dialogue. So the most important thing while dialogue delivery is so that it directly reaches the heart of the audience. The first thing is that you have to be calm, you have to be patient when you are saying the dialogue. There should not be any kind of fastness in the speech. There should be clarity in your speech. There should be calmness in your speech, wherein you are trying to focus on each and every word very nicely, with a particular logic and sequence of saying the dialogue. So calmness is very important. Second thing is that you have to follow the rules of the sentences. If there are certain pauses, try to give those pauses. Try to have a sense of 2 seconds silence. Try to understand what is the importance of it. And it is not an abrupt silence. It is the silence which the character demands. It is the silence which the character wants. It is the sense of understanding the character by the audience. So that's required when you are delivering the dialogue. So that the pause which is coming in between you and your dialogue, it is creating the sense of understanding about the character. So that's why pause is one of the essential elements while delivering any kind of dialogue. Second thing is that you have to not keep saying the dialogue. You have to understand the dialogue. You have to understand what is the sense of the dialogue, what is the meaning of the dialogue, what is the dialogue trying to communicate to the other person, where the dialogue is coming from, who is the person I'm trying to communicate the dialogue with. That is very important. That is, you are understanding the dialogue and you are trying to deliver the dialogue. Who is saying the dialogue? In what relation the character is trying to say the dialogue? So when you understand all these things, you understand the sense and the meaning of the dialogue, which is very important in today's time. If you say the dialogue without any meaning, without any sense, it will not be related by the audience. It is not going to be connected by the audience. So our job is important that whenever we are delivering any kind of dialogue, the audience is able to understand it. The audience is able to relate the dialogue. If you yourself have not understood the dialogue, if you have said the dialogue without understanding it, then it is obvious that audience is also not going to understand. Because whatever you are going to say, that is not going to match your body language, that is not going to match the character requirement. So it is very important for us to understand the dialogue and then deliver the dialogue. One more thing which I want to tell you is that silence also plays an important role when delivering the dialogue. It's very important that when you are delivering the dialogue, have a few seconds of silence. That too, it should be a logical silence. It should not be an abrupt silence. When you are trying to use the silence in the dialogue delivery, it also creates an effect. It gets the audience going. Okay, the actor's job is to make the audience travel through the journey of the character. So you are trying to understand the character, and when you are delivering the dialogues, you are trying to take the audience on a journey. So when the logical silence comes into the dialogue delivery, it also creates an audience member's ongoing process so that they also develop certain kind of curiosity in their entertainment. And you have given them the space of that curiosity. So that's why this particular element is one of the essential elements for all the actors. They need to use this particular skill as much as possible. It's not about somebody has given me the script, I will read the script, I will memorize it and then deliver it. No, it is not that. It is important to memorize, it is important to read, it is important to say the lines, but it is important beyond all these three things to understand the character, to understand the mindset of the character, to research about the character, to research about the words which have been used by the character, to research about the lines which are coming, in what context they are coming, what is the connection between the dialogues. You have to have that sense of that particular dialogue that you are saying. So when you say with sense, you will create a meaning in your experience, and you will create a meaning when it goes directly into the heart of the audience. So that's why it is very important to understand the dialogue, to understand the character, to research on the character. When you do all these things, then memorizing line is just a consequence of all these things. It is just an element of surprise which you get once you have researched about the character, once you have researched about all the elements of the character. Then lines are going to be automatically getting stored into your mindset, into your thought process, and then when you are delivering it, it will look as if the character is given. So these are all the important things which the actor needs to use it while delivering the dialogue. The next important thing is that dialogue is always about receiving and giving the information. When somebody is trying to talk with you, you are trying to receive that information, you are trying to process in your mind, understand, and then you are responding to that information. So response is one of the important elements, or in other words, you can call it as a reaction also. Reaction to the words which are coming from another person. So over here, listening is also important. When we listen clearly, when the words are coming into us, we are receiving the words, we are receiving the lines, we are receiving the dialogue, we are processing in our mind, we are understanding, and then we are replying back or we are reacting back. So that is how the response also plays an important role in dialogue delivery. At the same time, you also play the opposite role while receiving and giving. Sometimes you are giving the information to somebody in a form of question, in a form of dialogues. The other person will understand, the person will receive that information, process that information in the mind, and then deliver it. So this is how the process of dialogue delivery works. So dialogue delivery is one of the important elements which every actor need to use it. So these are some of the important elements which you need to use it in your experience of delivering the dialogue to the audience, so that the audience can relate to you, audience can relate to your character, audience can connect to you. So it is very important that when you are doing the rehearsals, your dialogue delivery should be very effective, it should be very impactful, it should create a difference in your performance. It is not only about saying the lines, I'm repeating it again, it is about delivering the dialogues which the character has in the mind. So this is how you need to use all these elements, and these are some of the elements which we try to use and add into our dialogue experience so that our delivery becomes very effective and impactful. There must be many things attached to the dialogue delivery, but these are some of the important things which I'm sharing with you, which is definitely going to create a difference in your dialogue delivery, and you'll be happy with what you are delivering to the audience. So if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe my channel, because this information, whatever I am giving you, it is wholeheartedly my own information. It is coming from my heart, it is coming from my own experience. Whatever experiences I am trying to share with you, those methods are tried and tested methods. I have myself tried all those methods, and it has really worked fruitfully for me. And I want you also to use all these experiences. I want you to use all these techniques so that you also can create a difference in your performance and in your delivery. So don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I am going to create a lot of beautiful videos for you on acting, so that it becomes very useful for you. You start learning acting, you become skillful, and one day or the other I will wish that you become a great actor and a great performer. So don't forget to like my video, because this is going to give you a very beneficial experience. This is also going to give you some important unique techniques which you are really going to use it, and you yourself will realize it. That okay, these were the things I have to use for the delivery of the dialogue. And please, if you have not shared this video, please do share it with your near and dear ones, so they also can take the benefit of this video. So this is how dialogue delivery is very important. And these are the elements which you need to use in the performance in order to deliver the dialogue, so that your message or your communication goes directly to the heart of the audience. Yes, clarity of the words is very important, some silence is important, some kind of pauses are important. Wherever the punctuation marks are there you need to follow the rules of punctuation, that you have to give 2 seconds silence, or when there is a full stop, you need to give some kind of silence, so that audience can understand that it is the ongoing process of the character. So these are all of the important elements which the dialogue delivery consists of, and we need to use it, and we need to experience it, and give other people a very good experience who have come to watch my performance. So please do like, subscribe, and share my video. If you have not done that, please do it right away. There are a lot of other videos which I have created, whether it is on body language, whether it is on facial expressions, whether it is on gestures, postures. All these things are interlinked videos. So please do watch all these videos if you want to learn the craft of that. Thank you so much for watching my video, for spending time to watch my video. I'm really glad, and it is my pleasure in delivering this session or share this experience with all you lovely people. Thank you so much. Please do take care of yourself. Be safe and secure. Thank you so much.